Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is about what are the important stats on PvP. But before that, if you are interested on the game Primitive Era, don't hesitate to download the game from AppGallery. Huawei AppGallery will bring you the best support and activities. Every week, Huawei AppGallery will conduct Euros giveaway. All you need to do is to join their Discord and participate whatever the activity is. Like for this week, activity is answering question. The question is, what does Mario work for a living? The choices are a butcher, a painter, or a plumber. Answer only using the matching emoji and don't reply the message. There is only one correct answer and 3 lucky participants will win 10 euros coupon by rolling out by the website application comment picker. The draw will be held this coming August 21st at exactly 1500 Berlin time. Please register your app gallery on the participating countries like European Union, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. And please check the description of this video on how to download the game and how to register on App Gallery. If you have any problem or query about Huawei App Gallery, you can contact Yuan, one of the member of the team, and she can also speak Chinese, Spanish, and English, so that you don't have any problem to chat with her on Discord. Have fun and good luck. Let's go back to our topic. Many of us struggled on what is the best stat to be raised first, or what are the stats needed for PvP. Most of us have already prepared all the stats and raised but still lose on PvP. Actually, on PvP, the result is mostly depend on the skills of our heroes. So heroes is a big deal on PvP, but for now, we will discuss stats only, not the heroes. That is another topic to be followed. Some of us focus only on one or two battle stats when they are upgrading or raising their stats. Some focus on attack buff. They do all the upgrades on their statue focusing only on the attack buff. Some also doing only the defense buff. That's why we need to know the stats and understand it all on how it works and how it will be helpful on PvP. First thing we need to know is what are the available stats of primitive era. In primitive era, there are plenty of stats available like attack buff, defense buff, HP buff, marching speed, combat speed or battle speed, skill attack, skill defense, invaders defense, defenders attack, defenders defense, and other special effects like splash, burn, poison, and so on. But for this video, we will not discuss the invaders and defenders buff since that stat is triggered differently. We will focus on the main stat on PvP. We will rank this stat according to their usefulness on battle or PvP. If someone didn't agree on my rankings, you are free to disagree and not follow my rankings and make your own list. First on our ranking of stat is combat speed or battle speed. It's the ability to perform actions such as dodging, attacking, and maneuvering effectively within the context of the battle. This is how the attack performed on the primitive era. During the battle, the two sides will attack in turn based on squad combat speed. A Squad combat speed depend on factors such as heroes, units, and structures. When a squad attack, it will first use combat speed, then normal attack, and lastly pursue skill. If two squad have the same combat speed, the invader will attack first. If you have higher combat speed than your enemy, your squad will attack first in any situation. But if you and the enemy have the same combat speed, the attacker or the invader will attack first. So attack speed is the most important stat on primitive era battle. This is the great game changer of each battle, especially like for this example. If you have 600 combat speed and your enemy have 300 combat speed, each definitely you can attack twice while your enemy can only attack once. That is a great game changer of the battle. You have a one round advantage to the enemy. That's how important the combat speed or battle speed is. You can get battle speed from these researching of advanced talent for war and advanced troop training, evolving statue, and some special heroes and also from being a VIP. Next stat is the damage buff. This buff is only available from research and 11-star beast. This will be the most important in terms of damage since this buff is no longer based on attack or attack buff. This buff alone grants your troops a specific damage to enemy. The new next stat is skill defense and skill attack. The skill attack can range from powerful single strike moves or area of effective abilities that hit multiple enemies. Since in the battle the hero's skill is so important and it is vary on the skill chances to cast. The skill attack is so important in this time since the skill can deal more damage than the ordinary attack or warrior's attack damage. Skill attack buff will add more damage to the enemy. That's why this stat is on our third rank together with the skill defense. The skill defense is to defend against or mitigate the effect of enemy skill attack or special ability. This might involve using specific skills, abilities, or equipment that provides protection, resistance, or countermeasure against incoming skill attack. These two buffs will grant you more effectiveness on battle, and you can only get this stat from research of advanced troop training, beast talent, and natural goddess statue only. The fourth stat is HP buff. This buff could come from various sources such as from heroes, skills, statues, beast, and advanced troop training research. And when the troop receive an HP buff, their maximum health increases, making them more durable and able to withstand more damage before being defeated. HP buffs are often used strategically to make characters or troops tougher and more resilient in battle or challenging situations. That's why this HP buff is in our fourth on the list. Did you notice that only few source of HP had on the game on, and only give a little bit especially on the status? It's because HP buff is more important buff among the three last buff, the attack, defense, and HP buff. That's why it's too hard to get this buff, and if you have some time or chance to get HP buff, do it or take it. But in terms of hero, don't use two different heroes carries HP buff if your damage or the skill of the heroes compromise. The fifth stat is the defense buff. A defense buff refers to an enhancement or temporary increase in warrior defensive capabilities. This can include factors such as resistance to damage, reduction in incoming damage, or improved ability to withstand attacks. Defense buffs are often provided by research, heroes beasts, statues, custom, VIP, decoration, and buildings. By applying a defense buff, troops become more resilient and less vulnerable to enemy attacks, making it easier for them to survive battles or endure tough encounters. That's why you need more defense when battling enemy for the high chance of winning. But defense and attack buff is almost the same on its usefulness on battle. That's why we will proceed to the next stat, the attacks buff. Many of the players focusing on raising their attack buff and compromise their defense and HP buff because they thought that higher attack buff can dominate the battle, but attack buff is only more useful on attacking anything except on PvP, like barbarian fastness, wild creatures, and other barbarians. But on PvP, attack buff is less prio compared to HP buff. Maybe defense and attack are similar effect, but the HP is way more important than the two buffs. An attack buff refers to a temporary enhancement or increase in a troop's offensive capabilities. This enhancement typically result in the character dealing more damage with their attacks. Attack buff can be gained through various means such as heroes, research, statue, beast, custom, VIP, decoration, and buildings. By applying an attack buff, troops become more potent and combat, allowing them to defeat enemies more efficiently and effectively. These buffs are often used strategically to maximize damage output and overcome challenging opponents. The last buff on our list is the marching speed. Even this marching speed is also important on attacking enemy, but I put it on the last of our list. It's because this marching speed can be triggered by using item or buying with rubies. Maybe this buff is not important to others, but to those who are always on battle, they will know how important it is. Actually, marching speed is a special ability of the cavalry warriors and also can be researched at cavalry training research and at the advanced talent for war research. And also you can get this buff from custom. When you have high marching speed, you can easily hit the enemy in no time. Not like when you have low marching speed, the enemy can easily teleport to other location. It's because your marching troops has a long time march. They can evade your attack or dodge. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Baboosh!